Fayette County Sports, presented by Fayette County Public Health, serving all of Fayette County. COVID shots are still available. Call for more information. The Fayette Early Learning Center. Sign-ups continue for preschool and Head Start programs. Great Oaks Career Campuses, specializing in career and technical education for both high school students and adults. Summers Funeral Home, since 1991, providing thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families in time of need. By Eminem Fasteners, now third generation in serving the equine industry locally and nationally. Jim Van Dyke Automotive Center, your family-owned and operated auto repair shop and tire center since 2001. Courthouse Manor, St. Catherine Manor, both in Washington Courthouse. From therapy stays to long-term care or assisted living. Leala Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, family-owned and operated bowling center with the best pizza and subs in town. And by Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Small town value, big city selection, serving the area for over 100 years with furniture, appliances, and mattresses. By Epifano McDonald's, with 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown. McDonald's, I'm loving it. And good afternoon, early evening, everyone, along with Dave and Myra Willever. This is Randy Young, and welcome into sectional tournament volleyball action. This afternoon, the number 8 seeded Miami Trace Lady Panthers are playing host to the number 9 seeded Lady Shermans from UNIOTO High School. These two teams have faced on and off throughout the many years and have had some interesting battles in the tournament. And this promises just to be just as exciting contest as these teams will, of course, advance if they win. It's basically win and advance or lose and go home. One and done, I guess, the second season. You can throw the records out the books because everyone's 0-0 going into tonight's first round contest. The winner of this game, unfortunately, will have to draw the number 1 seeded Thornville Sheraton, and that will be coming up on Wednesday night on the road at 6 p.m. Folks tuned in, we are having some problems with the Facebook feed, so we are going to YouTube once again. David's posting all that information on the Facebook page, so soon we'll have more folks join us here throughout the evening hours. So we mentioned Miami Trace will come into the contest. They are the number 8 seed. They come into this contest with a record of 13 wins and 6 losses. They finished the season at 8-2, which put them in second place in the Frontier Athletic Conference. Meanwhile, the UNIOTO Shermans under head coach Jackie Kello in her second year comes into the contest with a 9-12 overall record. They were 5-9 in the SVC. That tied them for 5th place. UNIOTO, very, very tough conference, as at one time 4 of the 8 teams were state ranked, and when the final polls came out or will be coming out in the next week or so, you'll end up finding that 3 of those teams will, of course, end up being state ranked. UNIOTO, Miami Trace, girls sectional, the winner moves on to Sheraton. The loser, season's done. We'll have more of our pregame show right after this.
I've always trusted my doctors. Torn ligaments in 1977, again in 78, and in 79, everyone thought I'd miss my chance at Sundays. But my doctors and nurses, they gave me my shot back. So do you think I'd stop listening to the doctors in the middle of a pandemic? Not a chance.
I took my shot.
Learn more at gettheshot.coronavirus.ohio.gov.
By the time they finish high school, these students will be ready to change the world. They're preparing for careers in healthcare, vision care, surgical technology, patient care, sports medicine. They'll have the skills, knowledge, and professional certification to make a difference in people's lives right away. They're going to change the world. You can too. Limited space is still available for incoming high school juniors. Apply now, go places.
Back here at Miami Trace, as we're just about 6 minutes away from the start of tonight's sectional contest between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Shermans here on YouTube. As we mentioned, UNIOTO comes into the contest with a record of 9-12 overall, 5-9 in the SVC. Today, while working on the prep for tonight's game, both these teams played quite a number of the same teams during the regular season, and I wanted to kind of get an idea of how they fared against some of the same teams. And it's kind of interesting. Both squads played Zane Trace, Logan Elm, Chillicothe, Greenfield, and Huntington. Miami Trace was went 2-5 as far as set wins against them. Overall, let me back up here. They won 2 of the matches and lost 5 of the matches. They beat McLean twice, and that was during the regular season rotation. They lost to Zane Trace 3-2, Logan Elm 3-0, Chillicothe twice 3-0, 3-0. That's why they ended up finishing second in the FAC. So there are only 2 losses. And Huntington, they lost 2-0 down at UNIOTO. Meanwhile, UNIOTO, they went 2-7 overall. Their wins they had one game against Chillicothe at the UNIOTO tournament that they won, and they also beat Greenfield 2-0. They lost to Zane Trace twice, Logan Elm once, Chillicothe once, and lost to Huntington both times. Huntington, Zane Trace, Adena, and even Westfall were all state ranked at one time in the volleyball poll. So record-wise, Miami Trace, the 5 opponents, won 2 matches, lost 5, while UNIOTO was 2-7. As far as set wins, they're almost identical again. UNIOTO won 10 of the 27 sets that they played against those 5 opponents, while Miami Trace won 8 of the 23 of those sets that they went up against each other. So as you can see, they were pretty much evenly matched, even though on the records, the Panthers were able to pull off about 4 more wins overall. As you can see, the teams are still loosening up, getting ready for this contest. This is one of many, many games going on tonight around the Southeast sectional as far as the first round of volleyball action. As let me see if I can get to it real quick here. So I've got all these papers and stuff. Other games going on tonight. So we've already mentioned the winner will play at Sheraton on Wednesday. Sheraton tonight is playing Bidwell River Valley. River Valley beat Jackson from the FAC on Saturday in the play-in game. Washington Courthouse is on the road tonight. They're down at Gallia Academy, while Meigs is at Circleville. In the lower bracket, it will be Warren Local is at Benton County, and Greenfield McLean's on the road at Athens. Hillsboro is at Logan Elm, and it's Fairfield Union at Waverly. So the winners of those games move on. The district semifinals will be a week from tomorrow, and again, those sites have not been selected. And then the district championship will be played at Ross Southeastern on Saturday the 30th, and that will start at 11 a.m. And then the winner from there goes on to the regionals. So that kind of sets up there. Real quickly, since we're talking about the tournaments, tonight Chillicothe from the Frontier Athletic Conference is in action. Of course, they take the Division I schools from the Southeast. There's only like 2 or 3 of them. So they go and send them to the Central District. So Chillicothe is making the trip up to Licking Heights tonight. Then we look here at soccer real quickly, and none of the local teams are playing tonight in soccer. Most of them will be involved in action either tomorrow or on Wednesday. So the second season has begun, and it's one and done. So if you want to continue along the tournament trail, you got to come up with a big win. And for both these teams, they're just about 2.5 minutes away after the national anthem from doing that. We'll take a final break. We'll come back with more as you're watching the girls' sectional tournament action between UNIOTO and also Miami Trace here on YouTube, WCHC TV.
County Early Learning Center is now enrolling for all 3 programs. Our Head Start program, which is a preschool program for 3 to 5-year-olds. Our Early Head Start home-based program, which is our home-based program that serves pregnant moms and children birth to 3. And then our Early Head Start Child Care Partnership at Rockabye Early Learning Center, which is a center-based program for working parents or parents that are going to school for children birth to 3. For more information, contact Fayette County Early Learning Center at 740-335-7138.
Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County in Jamestown has opening here as we're just a few seconds away from the world. Epifano McDonald's now has crew positions at our Jeffersonville location available starting at $16 per hour. If you're looking for management opportunities, the positions are available at all 4 restaurant locations, 3 in Fayette County and in Jamestown, starting at $17 per hour. Benefits include college tuition assistance, free meals and uniform, paid training. To apply for either crew or management positions, go to tinyurl.com/crew/Jeffersonville or tinyurl.com/managementmcd, or check out our McDonald's of Fayette County Facebook page. Epifano McDonald's, I'm loving it. I'm just kind of going off the information we've had before. So we're about ready for the introduction and also the national anthem.
Sectional volleyball contest between our visitors from UNIOTO and the Miami Trace Lady Panthers. We live in a great country with freedoms like no other. To honor America and respect for all who have served this great country to defend these freedoms and those who are currently serving, you are invited to stand and sing our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Extend to each of you a cordial welcome to this Division II volleyball tournament game between Miami Trace High School and UNIOTO High School. The officials assigned to this game have met requirements set forth by the OHSAA and have been selected for their important role through a system approved by the Board of Directors and includes the involvement of coaches and athletic administrators at participating schools. The officials for this game are Shelby Hitchens, John Tomlin, Bonnie Hall, and Mike Evans. The student athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and you are requested to treat them with respect in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Now let's meet tonight's participants. First, our visitors. Number 1, Sophie Coleman. 2, Emma Speck. 3, Carissa Wheeler. 4, Avery Cox. 5, Ava Eldridge. 6, Allie Park. 7, Megan Miller. 8, Jade Stewart. 9, Madeline Wenzel.
All right, so the teams have been introduced to the crowd, and we're just about ready to get this one underway. Again, Miami Trace, the 8th seed, UNIOTO, the 9th seed. Winner will probably, in all likelihood, play Sheraton, who's the number 1 seed on Wednesday at Thornville. But again, it's tournament time. Anything could happen, right? You could see a 16 knock off a number 1. I don't know. It's a possibility, I guess. All right, for Miami Trace, Gracie Ferguson, Laura Robinson, Courtney Carter, Faith Morrison, and also Mackenzie Casto, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing 1. Looks like it's 21. And we'll get it in a second here. Ball's batted around. Miami Trace goes. Parson goes for the kill. UNIOTO beautifully blocked down the left side. Volley going on. And that one's hit into the net. So UNIOTO will get ready to serve. This will be Ava Eldridge, who is serving for the Shermans. They cut up, set up on the front, and nice kill there. Right in the middle was Carissa Wheeler, one of 2 seniors on the team. The other one is Eldridge, number 5, and she serves the opening point for UNIOTO. They're up 2-0. Morrison tries to get up on the front line, and slipping was Gracie Ferguson, couldn't quite get to it. So again, Eldridge with the serve, long on the back line to Robinson, and coming in and just getting it inside the line was Sophie Parsons. That was the other one I was forgetting about, checked off there. So again, it's Morrison, Parsons, Carter, Courtney Carter, Casto, Robertson, Ferguson for the Lady Panthers. And coming up, nice save there by the Panthers. It's 2-1. Going for the dig was Emily Spetch. She gets it back over the net. Here comes Robinson. Nice save there by Aldridge. Now Morrison. They set it up on the front line. Parsons goes for the kill and gets it as it comes off the hand of Wheeler out of bounds. So a serve point there by Courtney Carter, and it's 3-2 in favor of UNIOTO. Trace can tie it here, and that one is long. So that just went over the head of Wheeler. Coming out now will be Spetch, and coming in will be, now I got a number 12 here, but I don't have that on my roster. Maybe Ella Cutright. That one's hit back, and it gets the back inside corner for a point, 4-3. That's a good return by Miami Trace. So Faith Morrison now will get ready to serve for the Panthers. Now they go on the front line. Good block there by Robinson. UNIOTO tries it. Another beautiful block, and this time it is Addison Butts who just came into the game, and a good block there. Quick substitution. Now we have Ellie Cutright, number 13 is. So I'm going to tell you right now, I do not have a number 12 on my roster. I'll have to look for that during the break or something. This one is a good dig there by Eldridge. Come across to the left side. Good recovery there by the Panthers, and this one goes in and knocks David's equipment all over the floor. 5-4. David survives. So does the equipment, I hope. So Casto now will have her turn to serve. It's 5-4, UNIOTO with the lead. Set number 1. Nice partial block by Ferguson to get it across over to Robinson. Blocked again on the front line by Cutright. Now they'll go. Coleman serves it on the front line. Good dig by Morrison. Now Butts. Oh, nice try there as she went from right to left. Ball's now on the backside. Morrison keeps it going. Coming up, getting the serve and hitting it down the line. Laura Robinson. Casto picks up a point on serve. And that makes the score now 5-5. Casto with the serve on the back, and it's long, out of bounds. So 6-5, and quickly another substitution as coming in will be Kennedy Kelly, number 4, one of the 4 seniors on the Lady Panthers volleyball team. Serving will be Avery Cox, a sophomore. Long hit back to Carter. Here comes Butts again. Good save by Uniota. Now you try to hit it. Morrison gets it back to the front line. Ferguson over to Robinson. And a good dig there by Coleman, going out of bounds, saving its Eldridge. The Sherman's able to return it across. Butts again goes up high for the kill. Can't get it to him. Morrison now across. And that one's in by Laura Robinson. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this pace up, David. They are going fast. 6-6 is your score. I believe that is, we partially blocked. That's Robinson serving down the right sideline. And we're going to have a whistle, and it's going to be a point as she hit it with 2 hands. So that's a point for Robinson off the serve, and a point for Miami Trace. They're up 7-6. And that one just barely gets over, but it gets over, and that's all that matters. Point for the Panthers. So Laura will get ready to serve yet again. Coleman trying to go for the kill. Was cut right. And that one is going to be long on the return. That one was hit by Courtney Carter. Man, these coaches are just rifling these players in left and right like crazy. Emma Spitch now back in. She is one of 5 sophomores on this Uniota team. They only have 2 seniors. Good play and good hit there by Carter as she saw a little opening and goes for the spike and gets it down right in front of Jade Stewart, a freshman. So Uniota, I should say, the Panthers pick up a point, go up 9-7, and Addison Butts now will serve. Coleman with the dig, ball's up high in the air, going out of bounds. Once again will be Stewart trying to get the ball in play and trying to go up and trying to get the little hit to maybe just throw Uniota off. Was Parsons, but didn't quite work. So coming back now will be the Uniota Shermans. 9-8, Panthers with the lead. Good hit there and a good dig. Good save there by Split. And that ball's now coming back. A couple Uniota players going for the ball, and it's up, partially deflected by Miami Trace. Going up high is Carter. Uniota, though, sets it up. There's the hit. Robinson's on the back line. To Ferguson, Parsons. Good dig there by Avery Cox of Uniota. Ball battling around. Here comes Morrison. She sits it up. Goes up high. Gets it down to Schlick. Now over the net, and it's hit beautifully down the left sideline. Good hit there by Clarissa Wheeler. Wheeler is tied for 10th in the SVC on kills, averaging about 3 a contest, or 3 a set. 9-9. Good save by Uniota. Here they come on the attack once again. Another partial block by Parsons. Coming back, and a beautiful hit again by Clarissa Wheeler. My goodness. Sure she ain't got more than about 4 or 5 hands there. I'm telling you, she's all over the place. Quick moving first set, 10-9. Uniota with the lead. Serving it will be Coleman. Good dig by Morrison to get it up. Now going up for the hit was Carter. Now Morrison saves it on the back line. Hitting it up, Robinson goes and hits it into the net. So Coleman will pick up the point off the serve. Makes it 11-9. Long hit, and it is out of bounds. Point goes to Panthers, and they'll get ready to serve. Kelly comes out. Served by Ferguson. Come to the right side. A beautiful spike there. And with the kill, and that's number 5, that being Eldridge. That's now a chance for add-on to her serve points. I got her unofficially for 2 so far. 12-10, UNIOTO with the lead. Ball's hit. Parsons, excuse me. Now here comes UNIOTO again on the attack, and they hit it into the net. As going up high and couldn't quite get it over was Jade Stewart. So, Courtney Carter now will get ready. UNIOTO up 12-11, set 1, best out of 5. Winner moves on to Sheraton or River Valley, whoever wins that game. Coming up, good hit there by UNIOTO on the return. Here comes Robinson down the line. Sherman's again, cross-court pass, ball's hit out long, and it will be just in the back line as Morrison went for it. So a point there again for UNIOTO. 13-11. Serve, Morrison. Now here comes, good save by UNIOTO, and unfortunately it was not quite enough as Aldridge was going to the ground and was kind of hitting it with her right hand and hit it up, but it into the net. So Faith Morrison now will try to get her first points off serve. And good serve there as trying to go for it and getting the dig. Megan Miller comes up short. So point for the Panthers, and it's tied up at 13 apiece. Morrison again with a hit. Now here comes UNIOTO. A little passing. Ball's hit. Good hit there by Ferguson. Castro goes out of bounds. Robinson gets it over and gets it inside the line. Good defense there by the Lady Panthers. As Robinson saw just a little opening to the between Cartwright and the line, and she placed it beautifully. Here comes UNIOTO. Cartwright a little bit upset. That point was on her, so she says, I'm going to come back and get one of my own. So she goes up and gets the good kill there, and now she will have a chance to serve the ball. 14 apiece. Set 1, UNIOTO Trace in the sectionals. Good dig there by Robinson. Cut right. High in the air, little punch hit. Morrison to Ferguson. They come to the right side. UNIOTO trying to keep the ball alive. They'll come back. Partially blocked by Casto. UNIOTO comes right back, and it gets inside the line on the left side. So a serve point there by Wheeler. 15-14. UNIOTO leads by 1. Oh, that was a nice hit right above the net. Robinson comes back. Eldridge, now they get it to the middle, and Casto got a right hand on it. Unfortunately, hit it out of bounds. Point UNIOTO. 16-14, UNIOTO with the lead. Comes the hit. Setting it up. Nice play. And it's in. It just got inside the line. Good play there by Carter. And that gives the Panthers a point. And it's now 16-15. And McKenna Casto with the serve. Right at Coleman of UNIOTO. And hitting the ball will be the Shermans. And they said the UNIOTO hit it twice. Whatever, yeah, she hit it with 2 hands, and with that, 16-16, we got our first break, so we'll take one as well. You're listening to Sectional Girls Volleyball action here on YouTube, WCHC TV.
I've always trusted my doctors. Torn ligaments in 1977, again in 78, and in 79, everyone thought I'd miss my chance at Sundays. But my doctors and nurses, they gave me my shot back. So do you think I'd stop listening to the doctors in the middle of a pandemic? Not a chance.
I took my shot.
Learn more at gettheshot.coronavirus.ohio.gov.
Back here at Miami Trace, not too bad of a crowd, probably about half full on either side. 16-16 after the violation by Unioto. And McKenna Casto now will go back to serve. Right down the middle. And partially blocked by Miami Trace. Oh, good play. Good dig by Morrison there. Up with the hit. And just got it inside the left corner as Morrison was one way and she hit it the other. So good hit there by Unioto. I believe that was Avery Cox, who now gets ready to serve. 17-16, Unioto with the lead. Morrison, good save. Ball's batted around. Now they come to the left side, partially off the top of the net. Miami Trace still plays it. Good hit there by Robinson. Now Unioto with the serve. Now they set up Robinson again, and that's time. Got it in. Good play again. Hits that right corner. We're starting to see a trend. Both teams seemingly likes to go for the back corner, don't they? Or down the sidelines to get their points. In other words, they're not necessarily going right at them. They're trying to spread it out a little bit and try to find a little hole. 17-17. Robinson with the serve, and bang, it's into the net. One of the very few times we've seen that. So Unioto will get ready to serve. Emma Schleck. Get ready. Morrison with the dig, and Robinson couldn't quite get over there quick enough to help her out. So Schleck will pick up her second serve point of the contest. 9 of the 19 points for Unioto's off serve. Trace with 8 of their points off serve. Ferguson. Now back to Unioto. They come to the left side, and again carried the ball, and so that was called on Ella Cutright. So the ball goes back to the Panthers. 19-18. Addison Butts, who was star of the game, one of our earlier contests, from McDonald's Restaurant, with the serve, and going up and trying to get the kill was Cutright, and hits it right into the net. So Butts now will try to pick up another serve point. Yep, not so, as she hits it into the net. 20-19, Unioto with the lead. And the action's been so fast, I don't think either team has had more than, what, a 2-point lead? I mean, this has been close the entire contest. Two evenly matched teams. Ball's hit around. Unioto tried to set up. Comes down. Ball's returned by Miami Trace. Parsons, was in position to try to go for the block, and Carissa Wheeler got it just around her, and it's good. Point for Unioto, 21-19. Sophie Coleman with the serve. Right down the right side. And Carter, good play. Oh, good save there once again by Unioto. I'm telling you, these girls are really all over the place. And trying to get it and could not come up with it was Sydney Carter and then Faith Morrison. Faith basically laying it all out there. And with that, Coach Mace wants a timeout. He's not liking what he's seeing as his team's down 19-22 in set number 1 of the sectional game as you're watching YouTube TV, WCHC TV.
When it comes to your health, it's important to know your options for care and make that personal choice. At Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, we advocate for our residents and provide quality care according to each individual's needs and goals. From therapy stays to long-term care or assisted living, no matter what stage of life, we are here to provide you with the care you deserve. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Sister facilities, with a family feel.
UNIOTO with the serve and going up and getting a good block, and UNIOTO hits it into the net, and it's now 22-20. So Miami Trace getting the point off the block. And now will serve. Comes UNIOTO on the attack, and that one is going to be long. So another point, 22-21 now. Getting ready to serve it will be Gracie Ferguson. Her first opportunity, try to get a serve point, comes, hit, and again long as that one was returned by Jade Stewart. And now UNIOTO wants a timeout as Miami Trace has come back with 3 straight points. It's 22-22. You're watching girls sectional tournament action on YouTube TV, WCHC TV.
Eminem Fasteners has been supplying quality fasteners across the United States since 1996. Eminem supplies our customers with all types of fasteners, from standard nuts and bolts to specials per your prints. Eminem Fasteners is a complete fastener importer and distributor that can custom tailor our services to meet your customer needs. Whether it's 1 part or 1,000 parts to be customized for a special job, Eminem can thread, turn, mill, drill, and weld parts to meet your specifications. For details, call us at 740-335-1641 or see us at our website at mmfast.com.
Ball's in play, Miami Trace, and good hit there. Beautiful kill there by Courtney Carter as Gracie Ferguson picks up her 2nd consecutive serve point, and Miami Trace in the lead 23-22, and I believe that's the first time in quite a while as UNIOTO has led most of this first set. Oh, what a play by Parsons! Oh my goodness! She did some skying and a beautiful timing as she's able to get the ball as it's coming over. She hits it down and gets the kill, and now Miami Trace is 1 point away from winning the first set. Ball is hit high in the air. Here comes the Panthers. Morrison, front line. Robinson, little punch hit. Now UNIOTO tries to return down the line. Good return by the Panthers. Again, they go to Robinson, and it's blocked at the net beautifully by the Shermans. Give credit to Carissa Wheeler, and unfortunately she hits it out of bounds, and Miami Trace will pick up the point and win the first set. So it was a good block, but unfortunately it went out of bounds, and Miami Trace, for them, they pick up the point and the win in set number 1. So Miami Trace wins 25-22. We will take a break. Back in 90 seconds with set 2 of this sectional game right here on YouTube TV, WCHC TV.
Your vehicle is a trusted and valued asset. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center says you have a lot invested in its care and maintenance, which is why, when you have mechanical problems, you want to take it to a place you can trust. Preventative maintenance can help ensure that your vehicle will keep running right. That's why, for the last 20 years, individuals from Fayette and surrounding counties have trusted Jim and his staff with their vehicle service needs. Give them a call at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000 for your appointment. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
By the time they finish high school, these students will be ready to change the world. They're preparing for careers in healthcare, vision care, surgical technology, patient care, sports medicine. They'll have the skills, knowledge, and professional certification to make a difference in people's lives right away. They're going to change the world. You can too. Limited space is still available for incoming high school juniors. Apply now, go places.
When the Summers Funeral Home opened to serve this area in 1991, one of their top promises was to each family that they serve to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful service to those in pain from the loss of a loved one. Terry Summers, his family, and staff continue that promise 30 years later to put your family needs first with the utmost professional care that they can provide. In your time of need, remember the Summers Funeral Home, 223 West Market Street, or call 740-335-6078.
All right, well, we're back here for set number 2. Miami Trace was down 22-19 and came back to win that one, 25-22. Gracie Ferguson, I believe, had four serve points off that last part of the match. And they come right back with Miss Parsons again for Miami Trace with a little duck hit. Spike down the line. And Miami Trace jumps out 1-0, and they will serve. And again, it'll be Ferguson. And she's hot the end. Might as well want her to start off the second set. Serve up. Parsons. Dig by Uniota. Schlick with the save. Now they get to Stewart. Now here comes the Panthers. Oh, nice volleying there. Schlick again with a hit. Good play by Robinson. Ferguson just gets it over the net. Ball comes up. Going up for the kill. Was Carter and, make it Ferguson. She hits into net. She looked at her teammates and said, yep, I didn't get it up high enough. It's my fault. 1-1 score. Serving is Jade Stewart, a freshman for Uniota. Robinson. Ferguson. Now back to Robinson. Now here comes Uniota on the return. Ferguson keeping the ball alive. Uniota. They just got it over on the third hit. That was close. Coming up, Parsons tries to go for the kill and doesn't get it. Check it, make it. She did get it. Said the Uniota returned it. We're at the end of the tape of the courts, and sometimes it's hard to tell if the ball gets back over or not. That one, I have no doubt that one got back over the net. Yes, that was personal. Yeah, she put some major heat behind that one, didn't she? Wheeler's going to feel that one tonight, I'll tell you that much. That ball was really hit hard by Parsons. 3-1 Trace. That one, and it's out. So it makes it 3-2. So what I'm trying to say is we're behind the teams, not at the midcourt looking down. So sometimes it's a little hard for the big guy here to judge it. And there's no judging on that one. That was an ace serve by Wheeler. As Morrison tried to dig and couldn't come up with it. 3-3. Comes another serve right at Morrison. Ferguson now over to Robinson. Little blue pit. Here comes the Shermans, and no communication there as Cutright and I believe also Eldridge, they all thought the other one had it, and it goes into the net, so it's 4-3 Uniota with the lead. Morrison with the serve. Coming up with the hit is the Shermans, and now Panthers have it. Robinson gets it, and it goes out long. So we're now knotted up at 4 apiece. Trace won set number 1, 25-22. And that one's not returned very well at all as Ferguson started to go for it. It was kind of a low return to her. And she was trying to get it over to Robinson to set it up and fell down. 5-4 Uniota. Oh, good play there as Casto comes up with a nice play with the right hand. Going to her right and hit it back toward the middle and got it dropped in, and Casto now will have a chance to serve the ball. Comes Uniota. Ball's hit long. Casto now butts, and that's a good hit. Uniota's not able to get that return. McKenna had 2 serve points in the first set. Gives her 3 now for the match. Well, it goes over. That's all that matters. It doesn't have to be Purdy, and that is a point again as Uniota kind of got thrown off and that ball hit the top of the net and went over. (7-5). Trace is now back up by 2. Coming up, hitting it hard will be Coleman, and It will be off the hands of the fingertips of one of the Panther players and goes out of bounds. So UNIOTO will now have an opportunity to serve. Again, both coaches, Coach Kello for UNIOTO and Coach Mace from Trace, basically going about a 7-8 person rotation right now. Very tight, but they're moving them in and out very quickly. Nice little one-handed play there by Eldridge. Good play by Butts. Now they come to the front line. Try to assist across to the left side. Hit up by Stewart. Coming back is Robinson. Good save there by Cox. Cox again with another hit. That one's going to be in the air. Good save by Ferguson. Gets it down to Kelly. Now here comes UNIOTO. Morrison with a nice dig. Good save by Ferguson. Morrison just gets it over the net. Now here comes UNIOTO on the return. Another good hit there. Ball's up in the air and it goes out of bounds as Carter was trying to, that is Courtney Carter, was trying to get the ball and keep it in play, and unfortunately came off her hand and went out of bounds. And it's 7-up time there, David. Sounds good right now. There's the ball, served by Schleck again. UNIOTO with the return. Trying to keep it alive, they do. Get it across to the Panthers. Across the net, Robinson, and the official says, hit it with two hands, so it's a point for you, the Shermans. So Schleck has now picked up 2 serve points. Makes it now 8-7. UNIOTO just clears the net. Ferguson to Butts. Here comes UNIOTO on the return. Down the right line, and it is good. No! Now the fans kind of saying, what? The official on the other side is the one that called it. He said it hit with 2 hands, it looks like. So that's going to be a point for Miami Trace, and it's 8-8. Robinson again with the serve. Ball's up in the air. And trying to save it was Kelly. Couldn't quite come up with it on the dig. That ooh and all on that last play where they didn't give UNIOTO the point was the first time I've actually heard the crowd get into this one today. 9-8. Sherman's with the lead. Kelly to Ferguson. Oh, just hit it wide. She had her back to the net and hit it with her left hand downward and hits it out. So Sophie Coleman with the serve. Here comes Carter. Aldridge with the save. Cross court, coming up with it will be Stewart on the run. Coming up, Butts, beautiful block right in front line by Carissa Wheeler. Wheeler, as we mentioned, is in the top 10 in kills. She's also tied for second in the SVC in blocks. She has 75 this year. She can add to her total overall. She's had a couple today. Ball's up in the air. They go right back to her. Now the ball is saved by Coleman after the deflection. The ball's hit up and again. Morrison sets up Carter. Now here comes the Shermans on the return. Nice little one-hand slap up in the air. Carter tries to save it, and Trace can't get it over. I'll tell you one, Carissa Wheeler has really done a heck of a job on the front line there with a couple blocks, and we got a timeout. UNIOTO is up 12-8. You're watching girls volleyball action on YouTube TV, WCHC.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leal Lanes.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leal Lanes and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leala Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
All right, we're back here, 12-8. UNIOTO with a 4-point lead, which I believe is the biggest lead of the entire match. I think UNIOTO had Trace had a 3-point at the end of the first set. And they were down by 3 when they made their comeback. Ball's batted around, coming up, partially blocked by Carter. Now here comes UNIOTO again, and nice hit there as getting the kill. As beautiful play was Avery Cox. Hit them where they're not, as the old saying goes. And now UNIOTO's up by 5, 13-8. Coleman's on a little run here. Morrison, Ferguson, Carter. Oh, she put a little bit of spin on that one as she came up and really threw Coleman off and got it down at her feet. Parsons back in. Morrison gets a breather. Addison Butts with the serve. Right down the middle. Good dig by Schleck. Now here comes the Shermans. Ball's up in the air. Parsons goes to the right side. It's UNIOTO coming back for the return. That being Stewart again. Good hit there by Schleck. Panthers having a little trouble getting it up. Set it up. Carter, beautiful block. And the ball's up in the air, and it's over. What a play by UNIOTO, keeping that ball alive. Even Coach Kello got into it a little bit. Coming down, a good hit, and that one's hit and misses us down here at the end. 13-10. So Butts will pick up a point off serve, but boy, they had to do some volleying on that one, didn't they? Butts with the serve. It's long, and it's out of bounds. I don't know if you can tell with the camera or not, but there's 4 officials here, since this is a tournament game now. The sectional runs this in the district, so the district board runs it. As Eldridge with the serve for UNIOTO, coming up, getting the hit. Coming our way again. Good play there by Dave. Willever protected the equipment. Good backhand slap, big guy. Sign him up. Used his eligibility up for the boys volleyball. He can play on the girls team now, right? No, he gives me that look like, I don't think so. Here comes the hit now from Ferguson. 11-14. Trace down by 3. Trying to battle back. And into the net. It was by Carter. So UNIOTO staying with that 3 or 4 point lead now here in the second set. There's the hit by Stewart. Comes Parsons. UNIOTO with the return. Now back over to Trace. And that one just gets inside the line. Panthers picking up a point there. Carter will go back to service. I started to say the district runs the tournament on the sectional and district level. So you have, usually they draw people from the crowd to do the line judging. Here they've got the they have officials officially doing it, as well as the 2 judges at the net. So there's 4 officials here from the district overseeing this game. Carter's serve goes into the net. So coming right back is Carissa Wheeler, who will be serving the ball for UNIOTO. Good hit there again by Casto. And cross lane hit, and it's good placement there by the Shermans. Again, Avery Cox was on the left side, went to the right and hit that inside the line. So Carissa Wheeler again with another serve. And it's in the net. Aldridge is the team's top server, 302 out of 305 for 99%. Very impressive. Ball set up. Here we go. Once again, good play by Robinson, keeping the ball alive. Coming across, Morrison saves it on the backside. Unfortunately, gets in the net. Robinson couldn't quite get to it. So ball's up in the air. Here comes the Panthers. Castro gets it across, hit right back by Cutridge, and then it goes back. They said, well, he said a point's going to be Trace, saying she carried the ball again. So will take it. Casto will serve at 14-18. That one again hits the top of the net. UNIOTO kind of got thrown off a little bit, but they keep playing. Now coming up, good attempt for a kill by Butts, and that one will go just inside the line, and it goes back to UNIOTO. And now they have their biggest lead of the contest at 14-19 in the second set. Neither team has had more than a 4-point lead most of the set. This is now 5 points. First set was 3. Trace was down by 3 and came back with 6 straight points and won 25-19. This one's hit up in the air. Ball's hit. Good save on the back line by Coleman. Now Kelly, who's in the contest, get it across by Robinson, goes for the kill. Good blockage there. Oh, going up and getting a beautiful play was Addison Butts. Nice play there by the young freshman. And Robinson will go to serve. Butts, by the way, leads the team in total blocks there. David, 27 coming into the game. And this one goes into the net. So now we have 20-15 lead to UNIOTO. Sydney Carter, number 3, has now entered the game. Served by Coleman. Robinson trying to go and trying to block it, and hitting it out of bounds will be Carissa Wheeler. And she's looking at her coach, says, I don't know why I did that. I should have let that one go, shouldn't I? So Butts will get ready to serve at 2016, UNIOTO leading. There they go again. Wheeler trying to go for the kill. Good block. And good play by Parsons. Comes right back and hits just inside the right sideline. 20-17. Don't forget, after the game, we'll be announcing the Epifano McDonald's Star of the Game. And whoever wins that will be on a future show on the Saturday sports program. We had our first 4 winners last week. You can catch that interviews and pictures on the McDonald's page or on Fayette 43160. Oh, trying to go for a kill again was Wheeler, and she forced that one back into the net, and now Miami Trace has cut the deficit down to 2 points. There's the hit. There's the Cox to the front line. Again, Wheeler trying to go kill, and again, she kills it out of bounds. And all of a sudden, Wheeler's kind of game is off a little bit, and Coach Keller wants a timeout. 2019, UNIOTO, you're watching girls volleyball action here on YouTube TV, WCHC.
County Early Learning Center is now enrolling for all 3 programs. Our Head Start program, which is a preschool program for 3 to 5-year-olds. Our Early Head Start home-based program, which is our home-based program that serves pregnant moms and children birth to 3. And then our Early Head Start Child Care Partnership at Rockabye Early Learning Center, which is a center-based program for working parents or parents that are going to school for children birth to 3. For more information, contact Fayette County Early Learning Center at 740-335-7138.
All right, Addison Butts, who's been on a little run here, along with her teammates, have cut that 5-point deficit down to 1. 20-19, well, tied up at 20 apiece. Not quite an ace, but close enough. Schlick went down to try to get the ball and couldn't come up with it cleanly. Substitution now. Kira Stolley, a freshman, has now entered the game. Butts with the hit. Schlick with the dig. Stolley high in the air. Here comes a good hit by Carter. Now UNIOTO goes out of bounds, tries to keep the ball in play. They do. Parsons tries to, and another block by Wheeler. It's one of the reasons she's tied for second in the SVC in blocks with 75. That's just league games, though. That's not even the whole season, so she probably has much more than that. 21-20, UNIOTO with the lead. And now Ava Eldridge with the serve. That one again is blocked by Wheeler. Aldridge, number 5, has over 1,000 career digs. That came in the game against Zane Trace on Thursday night. We'll just keep it right here. And then earlier this season, she went over 2,000 in her career assist. So I would say she will probably go down as one of the best girls volleyball players for UNIOTO in their history. Of course, a program that went to the Final Four back in 1988. Fans might remember that. They've gone to the Sweet 16, I think, 5 times. Went to the state, I think, 3 times. Of course, Doug Mace, head coach at Washington Courthouse, took a team to the Final Four many years ago. Over 300 plus career wins. So Eldridge, another serve, just clears the fence. Parson goes for the kill. Coleman tries to play on the dig. Kelly goes to front line. Wheeler tried to go for the block. Gets over the net, though. Good partial hit by Parsons. Morrison now will set it up. Carter, nice little dunk there. Just took a little of the off of it. As Mr. Epifano likes to say, some hot mustard instead of mustard there. That is a point for Miami Trace, and they're down by 1. Here we go, UNIOTO out the Panther serve, and the Shermans return it with a nice kill there by Coleman. She saw an opening on that left corner as Miami Trace was cheating toward the front line, and now UNIOTO with Jade Stewart, a freshman, serving up by 2, 23-21. And 2 points away from tying this up at 1 set apiece. Oh, come on! Parsons does it again. What a beautiful placement by Sophie Parsons, a 6'2 junior. 23-22. Serving. Courtney Carter. Ball's up in the air. And Morrison, good save by Parsons. Over to Kelly. Ball's batted around. And it's hit. It's out of bounds. So some good play down the line by McKinley Kelly, who's now in the game. And guess what, folks? We're tied up again at 23 apiece. I'm going to have to go back and watch this whole thing. I've been so wrapped up in the game, it's been hard for me to keep track of the stats here a little bit. Ball's batted around. Oh, nice hit by Kelly. Now to Ferguson, over by Carter. Here comes UNIOTO. Coming across the line, partially blocked. And getting it over is UNIOTO, and trying to stretch it and get it was Ferguson, not able to come up with it. So now we're at set point. And Carissa Wheeler will be doing the serving. (24-23). There's the serve. Morrison with the dig. Parsons, and ends into the net, and set number 2 will go to UNIOTO by a score of 25-23. So they jumped out to a 5-point lead. Trace tied it up at 23-23, but UNIOTO gets the last 2 points, and we're now tied at 1 set apiece. Set 3 coming up in about 90 seconds here on YouTube TV WCHC. Talking about and trying out the new glazed pull-apart donuts, now available for a limited time at your Epifano McDonald's McCafe Bakery. These are available for breakfast, lunch, or late snacks. That's right, these light and airy full glazed donuts can be pulled apart, and you can just relax eating one piece at a time. Or if you can't wait, they're small enough to eat in a big bite, but big enough to fill that sweet tooth hunger. Remember, glazed pull-apart donuts are available, but for a limited time only, at any of the 4 Epifano McDonald's locations in Fayette County and Jamestown.
I've always trusted my doctors. torn ligaments in 1977, again in 78, and in 79, everyone thought I'd miss my chance at Sundays. But my doctors and nurses, they gave me my shot back. So do you think I'd stop listening to the doctors in the middle of a pandemic? Not a chance. I took my shot.
Learn more at gettheshot.coronavirus.ohio.gov.
By the time they finish high school, these students will be ready to change the world. They're preparing for careers in healthcare, vision care, surgical technology, patient care, sports medicine. They'll have the skills, knowledge, and professional certification to make a difference in people's lives right away. They're going to change the world. You can too. Limited space is still available for incoming high school juniors. Apply now, go places.
Thanks for joining us on YouTube TV, WCHC. If you're listening to us and watching us now, we know that you found the link on Facebook and you punched it and you're here. We're trying to figure out why the Wi-Fi in the gym is not going to our Facebook page. Definitely have to work on that before basketball season. It's not their Wi-Fi, it's ours. It's our box to the program. Miscommunication. Well, we're going to have to get them together to talk, negotiate a deal or something for basketball season. That or we're just going to go to YouTube all the time, one of the two. But those that are tuned in, thank you. We appreciate it. We apologize for the inconvenience, but hey, at least we got it on, and that's the main thing. We do, folks, view it in, and we appreciate it. All right, this is set number 3. The Panthers will serve first. Speck with the serve. And here comes now the Panthers. Parsons got it in. Hit that right corner. So we're guaranteed we'll go at least 4 sets. Ferguson's has 5 serve points so far in this match. Here comes Eldridge. Now to Stewart. Ball comes back to this side. Ew, the back judge says it got inside the line. And the fans do not like that. Well, the Unioto fans don't like it. I guess we should clarify that. Trace fans are definitely happy with it, to say the least. So 2-0, Miami Trace. Morrison comes to the left side, ball batted around. There's the hit by Stewart. Come right into Coleman, saves it. Eldridge, and getting it back down the line. And now the outreached hands of Robinson was Wheeler. So now Ava Eldridge, one of the 2 seniors on the team, will be serving. Casto, Robinson, Parsons, good dig by Speck. And coming right back, oh, that was nice. Where I'm sitting at the end of the court, you could see that one all the way. And that was just a beautiful hit by Jade Stewart as she hit that one right inside the line. Good hit there. Casto. Now they come back to the right side. Wheeler with the block, gets it up in the air. Eldridge, and once again, Stewart was trying to get it down the line, coming back, and a hit, and it comes off the hands of Eldridge. So Miami Trace gets it back with a 3-2 lead. And now Courtney Carter will get ready to serve it. I'm not sure where in the world Eldridge was coming from. She was way on the front line, and she was running all the way to the back line to try to get a dig. So either somebody was out of position or something, but for Miami Trace, Carter gets, Courtney that is, gets credit for the serve, and it's 4-2. And another one there, as this time Schreck tries to go for the dig, and she misses. So another point off serve for Miami Trace. And that one is long. So, substitution. The Shermans, and coming up with it will be serving Jade Stewart, number 8. Ferguson blocked at the net by Wheeler, knocks it out of bounds. Parsons comes out, Butts comes in. That's one thing, you take a 6'2" out and you bring a 6'3" in. Morrison. There's the return by Miami Trace. Another block. Again, Wheeler on that front line, doing a beautiful job blocking for UNIOTO. Coleman spaces it out and then muffled it and hit it out of bounds was Cox. She's like, oh, I couldn't believe I did that. But she did. Morrison with the serve. 7-3, Trace's biggest lead of the night, 4 points. UNIOTO's led by 5. UNIOTO cuts that deficit down by 1 as they get the ball inside the line. Allison Park, one of 3 freshmen. Check it, that's Wheeler. That's serving. Looked at the wrong number there for a second. Around the net area and into the net, and it goes into the net, and the Panthers pick up a point, and we'll get ready for a serve. We'll step out for this quick break. 8-4, Trace leads. You're watching girls volleyball action here on YouTube TV, WCHC.
When it comes to your health, it's important to know your options for care and make that personal choice. At Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, we advocate for our residents and provide quality care according to each individual's needs and goals. From therapy stays to long-term care or assisted living, no matter what stage of life, we are here to provide you with the care you deserve. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, sister facilities with a family feel.
Back here at Miami Trace with a 8-4 lead. Ball's up. Addison Platt, number 12. That's the young lady we've been trying to figure out what her name was. She's a freshman. She hits it down inside the sideline. Hits out 8-5. So Addison Platt, so I believe we now got everybody. She's the 4th freshman on the team. Layout, trying to go for the dig. Can't get it. Sophie Coleman. And Trace will have it. Robinson will pick it up and brings it over to Sydney Carter and says, here, it's yours. 9-5, Trace up by 4. Carter. Ball's hit high in the air, and that one doesn't even get over the net. And that is a 5-point lead for Miami Trace, which is their biggest of the night. So Carter picking up a point off serve. This one coming right at us, and a little bit long. No, they said it was in. No, it's out. Okay. I'm going to say, I was protecting myself for just a second, but I didn't think it went in. So it goes out, and it's UNIOTO's ball. Morrison. Good play there as Gracie Ferguson says, I'd slap that bad boy down. So 11-6. Trace staying up by 5. Morrison out. Butts in. Addison with the serve. Cox, and hitting the ball And on the return was Scholey, and hits it long, point by the Panthers. And this time, Butts hits it into the net. Morrison will re-enter. 12-7, the 5-point lead by Miami Trace. They've had that most of this third set. Coming around, and that one will be long. 12-8. Coleman with the serve. Ferguson, Carter, hit. Goes out of bounds by us. Point, Miami Trace. Well, we're seeing a lot of break serves here in this set here lately for some reason. Well, that's okay because Trace has that 5-point lead. Now they try to sneak one on the right side. It was good block there, though, by Soley. Now Parsons comes back from Miami Trace and going for the kill, and that's beautiful play there by the junior, Sophie Parsons. 6-point lead, Miami Trace, 14-8. Here comes Uniota. Come over to the left side. Wheeler, partially blocked, gets it over. Here comes now Castro. What a hit! Got it just inside the back line on the left side. McKenna Castro, nice spike and kill there. (15-8), Miami Trace's biggest lead of the night. Coming up, little hit by Scully. Uniota with the return off the hit by the Panthers. Good play there by Carter. Set front line. And Parsons trying to go for the kill again and unfortunately hit it into the net. And for Uniota, it stops the bleeding as now they were down 8-15. And now they're serving. Eldridge. Hit on the back line. Carter. Good hit by Parsons. Parsons again, and gets it inside the left side net. Line there, I should say. And she got it over the net and hit it beautifully. 16-9, Miami Trace. Now it's Courtney Carter will get the serve. Aldrich to Wheeler, cross court hit, and it goes inside again. That left line, point there for Uniota. Jade Stewart facing a 10-16 deficit on this serve. Morrison, pass over, little half hit by Robinson, took a little bit off of it. Hit, Carter, Parsons, Robinson, good block on the front line. And Platt again, and gets it over this time. So another good play by the young freshman, the number 12. And another point picked up there by Stewart. 16-11. And ends the streak, 2 straight serve points. And it makes it now 17-11. Miami Trace back up by 6. And they've been up as much as 8 points. Down the line, Coleman. Come back door, Wheeler. Right at Ferguson. Casto, cross court, Robinson. Off the fingertips of Eldridge. Now cross over to Platt. Here comes Ferguson, Casto. Now play by Uniota. Platt gets the pass. And Morrison and Robinson were both trying to go for the ball and kind of tripped over each other. Point for Uniota. 17-12. Morrison. Pass now over to Butts. Nice play with the left hand there. Good hit by Platt. Good dig by Carter. Now to Robinson. Comes right back. Just right where the ball was at and clearly got Megan Miller, number 7, completely out of position. And now it's back up by 6 again to Trace. And then once again, it'll be Casto. McKenna with the serve. Platt with the hit to cut right. Trace returns. Another block at the front line. Beautifully played by Gracie Ferguson. And UNIOTO wants another timeout as Trace is back up by 7, 19-12 here on YouTube TV, WCHC TV.
Eminem Turf Supply Company has been serving the equine industry since 1966. We carry a complete line of 100% natural horse tail hair and mane hair. Bulk horsehair is sold in half-pound and 1-pound bundles and is available in blunt cut or natural tapered. The hair can be used to make horsehair extensions, pottery, sculpture, braiding, and jewelry. We are located in Central Ohio, and we can ship to most states in 2 to 3 business days. Please call us at 740-335-1641 or visit us at mmhorsehair.com.
Both teams have returned after the timeout. Trace with a 19-12 lead. They have controlled this third set from the very beginning. They've led by as much as 8 points. UNIOTO's biggest lead of the night has been 5. Casto, a little bit too long. So that ball will go back over to UNIOTO. Now down by 6 at 13-19. Aldridge comes out for UNIOTO. Allison Park re-enters. Serving Avery Cox. Carter to Ferguson, and it comes off the fingertips of one of the UNIOTO players. I believe it was Platt, number 12. Goes out of bounds. So that's a point for Trace. And Robinson now goes out and gets a breather. And I believe that is Sydney Carter now will be in the game. She'll serve. And that's very short-lived. She didn't get a lot on that one and goes right back to UNIOTO. Spleck re-enters. This does Stewart. Carter. Ferguson to Courtney Carter. Wheeler back on the back line again. Set up, Butts. And good block there on the net, and the point goes to Miami Trace. 21-14. Madison Butts now will get ready to serve again. That one is hit. Good dig by Coleman, UNIOTO, and that one just got over the net and landed right in front of Butts. Morrison back in, Butts out. UNIOTO will get ready to serve. Sophie Coleman, number 1. 21-15, Miami Trace with the lead. Set number 3, tied at 1 apiece in the sets. First one that wins 3 moves on. Serve it up, Wheeler. Oh, nice little hit there with the right hand. Tried to throw him off a little bit. Good return there by Ferguson across the court. Ball's played and comes off of Carter. That being Sydney on the back line. And that makes it now 21-16. There's the serve. Morrison. Parsons back to Morrison. Wheeler, cross-court pass. Partially blocked at the net by Stewart, but it gets over. Carter again pushes it on the backside. Now coming up again, and a good dig by Miami Trace. And again, a good hit there by Miami Trace. Good kill there by Courtney Carter. She saw just a little opening and saw one of the UNIOTO players, I believe it was Cox, kind of go down a little bit toward her knees, and she took advantage and went right at her. 22-16. Gracie Ferguson with the serve. Coming back with it on defense is Park of UNIOTO. Now, Courtney Carter, for Trace. Morrison, nice save there. Now ball's up in the air. Ferguson. Now Carter can't get it over. Kind of hit it with her wrist more than her palm and came up short. So, Ava Eldridge serving with a 5-point lead by the Panthers. Parsons, and boy, that was a good hit and a good kill there. But unfortunately, she hit it a little bit too long. Yeah. So point UNIOTO. Don't mind if they get those kills, but they got to make sure you got to stay in bounce. Eldridge pushes it down the right line. Morrison, now they go to Ferguson. Dig beautifully by Coleman. Now here's Schleck. Morrison sets up front line. Ferguson, oh, nice block at the front line. Morrison on the ground. Carter gets it. Now a little one-hand punch by Parsons, taking a little mustard off of it. Now UNIOTO come back again. We've got a good volley going here. And Parsons, and now another hit long by Carter. Wow. And timeout called by Coach Mace as UNIOTO has pulled it within 3. Let's just keep it here, David. So 22 to 19. UNIOTO has battled back to within 3 points. And Miami Trace now has hit 2 of the last 3 returns, has been long on the back side, and has given UNIOTO a chance to pick up some points. Don't forget, we got more sports coming up on our McDonald's of Fayette County Facebook page tomorrow night, as the Fayette Christian girls lost a tough one to Wilmington last week. They're on the road. They'll travel over to Georgetown, Ohio. And we'll be doing that game tomorrow night on the McDonald's page. And then Friday night, the guys, well, could be our last regular season broadcast. We'll see. It'll be Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse football. We'll take care at 6:50. Eldridge with the serve. Here comes Trace. Courtney Carter now up, hitting it. Stewart, Morrison, and going up and trying to get the ball down the right line and hitting into the net will be Courtney Carter. So yet another unforced error there by by Miami Trace, and they bring UNIOTO back within 2. 22 to 20. Ball coming down, another block there on the front line by Wheeler. Now Ferguson. Here comes UNIOTO. Again, another block by Wheeler and into the net by Carter. And it's now 22 to 21, and UNIOTO has gotten back into this game. Morrison with the dig. Here comes Parsons, and she does her job. She gets that ball to the right side and just gets it inside the line. And Eldridge was not able to come up cleanly with the dig and puts Trace back up by 2 at 23-21. Now Courtney Carter. Get 2 serve points here and go up 2-1. UNIOTO says, well, we might have something to say about that. Wheeler, nice little hit. Oh, she just barely got that off of her fingertips and got it over the net. 23-22. Platt will come back in the game. Serving will be Jade Stewart. Wow. This game has gone back and forth, back and forth. Long serve. Parsons to Ferguson. Going for the kill. Robinson, good block there by Stewart. Ball's partially deflected by Trace. Good save by Morrison. Wheeler with the block. Casto now into the net. Parsons, oh my goodness, and it's 23-23. Miami Trace had a 16-8 lead at one time, and it's 23-23. Trace wants a timeout. We'll take one as well on YouTube TV, WCHC.
Your vehicle is a trusted and valued asset. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center says you have a lot invested in its care and maintenance, which is why, when you have mechanical problems, you want to take it to a place you can trust. Preventative maintenance can help ensure that your vehicle will keep running right. That's why, for the last 20 years, individuals from Fayette and surrounding counties have trusted Jim and his staff with their vehicle service needs. Give them a call at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000 for your appointment. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
Stewart with the serve, and it is going to be long. So now Miami Trace is at set point. 24-23. Faith Morrison, one of the 4 seniors on the team, goes up for the serve. High in the air. Here comes Wheeler. Ball's hit back by Ferguson. She gets it across the net. Here comes UNIOTO. Wheeler, nice block off the hands of, I believe that was Robinson that came off the hands of, and now we're tied up at 24-24. So now we played at 25. You got to win by 2. So this is kind of like overtime almost. Wheeler. Robinson can't come up with it cleanly. She got to Ferguson, who tried to go right back to Robinson and could not come up with it cleanly. So Carissa Wheeler can give UNIOTO a 2-1 serve lead, set lead, if they can get the point off this one. But having something to say about it, and it goes, well, they said she carried it. It goes back to Miami Trace. No, they said Trace carried the ball. The official was looking right at UNIOTO and called carry, but it was on Miami Trace. So, UNIOTO wins 26-24. I guess I'm never going to get this game figured out, am I? All right, so we'll take a break. Back in 90 seconds here on YouTube TV, WCHC.
When the Summers Funeral Home opened to serve this area in 1991, one of their top promises was to each family that they serve to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful service to those in pain from the loss of a loved one. Terry Summers, his family, and staff continue that promise 30 years later to put your family needs first with the utmost professional care that they can provide. In your time of need, remember the Summers Funeral Home, 223 West Market Street, or call 740-335-6078.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leela Lanes.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leela Lanes and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leela Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
I've always trusted my doctors. Torn ligaments in 1977, again in 78, and in 79, everyone thought I'd miss my chance at Sundays. But my doctors and nurses, they gave me my shot back. So do you think I'd stop listening to the doctors in the middle of a pandemic? Not a chance.
I took my shot.
Learn more at gettheshot.coronavirus.ohio.gov.
Well, we're back here toward the end, a little confusion. The official looked right at UNIOTO and did like the carry sign, but said it was Miami Trace that carried it when they returned it on the ball. So UNIOTO picked up the point and therefore the win, and they're up 2-1 in the set. And this one is hit long, again out by us, and 1-0 UNIOTO. So we're getting a visit here in the press box. Thank you very much. Ava Eldridge had to come over and get the balls. Fell between me and David. I doubt she was probably ready for an interview, but ball is now back in play. Wheeler now to Ferguson. Nice block again and move. Not sure where Trace was going with that one, but they went backwards. 2-0. So in the first set, Miami Trace was down 22-19, came back to win 25-22. And then it's 23-23 in the second set. And ended up, UNIOTO won 25-23. In set number 3, Miami Trace was up 16-8 and ended up losing 26-24. And now here in set 4, it's 2-1 in favor of UNIOTO. Again, you got to win 3 sets to move on. Then on the back line, Robinson now to Parsons. And yeah, that one's in. I waited a second before I was going to say a word. Because twice tonight I've been counteracted by what I just said. Contradicted what I just said. Wheeler. Eldridge. Now to Stewart. Down the line. Good return by Robinson. Morrison, good play. Faith across the court, was on the left side, went to the right. He got the ball to come in. Side that line, made it 3-2. So Trace with the serve. That being Ferguson, and well, Schlepp looked like she kind of slipped a little bit, and it goes in for a point. Ferguson tonight with 9 serve points. Butts has 7. Unofficially, of course. This one served around. Casto saves it. Ball's batted around. Comes Wheeler. Good hit by Robinson. Ferguson. Cross lane. Good hit by Courtney Carter. She was struggling in the third set getting those balls to get down. This time she starts off on the right foot and makes it now 5-2, Miami Trace. And that one's in the net. So Ferguson's run very, very light. Quick substitution. Platt, number 12, comes in. 5-3. Trace leads. Stewart with the serve. And we're going to whistle. Said one of Trace's players had their foot under the net. So it goes back to UNIOTO and a point. Serving it will be Stewart. And a hit and in by Trace on the return. 6-4. So Carter will get ready to serve again. Hit by Platt. Push by Eldridge down the right side. Coming back with it. Good play by Laura Robinson. That's how you do it. Good assist there by Ferguson. And she does her job beautifully as a setter. She's got 409 assists, guys, this year. 8 a game. Parsons said, I'm going to dunk this bad boy. Let's just get this point over with. And it's 8-4. And now UNIOTO wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching YouTube, WCHCTV.
County Early Learning Center is now enrolling for all 3 programs. Our Head Start program, which is a preschool program for 3 to 5-year-olds. Our Early Head Start home-based program, which is our home-based program that serves pregnant moms and children birth to 3. And then our Early Head Start Child Care Partnership at Rockabye Early Learning Center, which is a center-based program for working parents or parents that are going to school for children birth to 3. For more information, contact Fayette County Early Learning Center at 740-335-7138.
All right, Miami Trace up 8-4. Set number 4. UNIOTO leads 2-1. Courtney Carter getting ready for another serve. Platt. It's UNIOTO. Wheeler comes to the weak side. Good block there by Parsons. Ball returned back over the Miami Trace side. Casto now goes over to Robinson. Robinson, good dig there by Coleman. Another good block by Parsons. 2 in a row for her. She might be in the running for our star of the game. She has just had a phenomenal game around the net tonight with the kills. Nice hit there. And said that was out. Or is it? No, it's in. Okay. So that will go back to Miami Trace. 10-4 now. Coleman. Now to Wheeler. Casto. Ferguson. And Robinson with a whiff and a miss. Coleman's out. Serving now will be Carissa Wheeler. Morrison, Robinson, cross court, hit by Parsons. Now ball down the line. Carter, Ferguson, Robinson, Wheeler. Bump and set. Down the line. He calls that in. I'm not going to say it. I'm not saying a word. I'm not going to say a word. Yeah. Point UNIOTO. That one gets over the net. Comes Trace, and that one's in. That one was a no-doubter on that one, my friends. Yeah. Probably a good thing I don't have a mic on David. He wasn't too happy with that last call. Well, I wasn't either, but it is what it is. We just had to keep playing with it. Here comes Robinson. Good dig there by UNIOTO, trying to keep the ball in play. Butts tries to go for it, and it's off her fingertips. And it goes back to Trace. So Morrison now will be serving as Miami Trace back up to 6-point lead at 12-6. Remember, they were up by 8 in the third set and lost it. Now make it 7-point lead as Avery Cox could not come up with it. Morrison with another serve. Eldridge, good block by Butts. Serve. Here comes Robinson down the line. UNIOTO. Platt, and then hit beautifully by Casto. So good play there by Miami Trace, and they're back up by 8 points. As they're up 14-6 now. Winner goes Wednesday to Thornville, Sheraton, or if one of these teams win and Bidwell makes the big 16 over number 1 upset, they would play host for this one. This one comes right back. Another good play by Addison Butts as she got the ball just to hit just inside that back line. 15-6 now is your score. Miami Trace up by 9. And that one goes in the net. Allison Park will prepare to enter. Avery Cox for UNIOTO will be serving. Ferguson sets up. Robinson comes off one of the hands of UNIOTO and goes out by the ticket office, and that gives Trace a point, and they're back up by 9 at 16-7. And McKenna Casto's had a good day today, serving. Try to add to her team's total. Good one-hand push. Oh, Casto, nice dig. Ball's hit, and it's in the net. Point Miami Trace. So Casto's got 3. Morrison's got 3, so there's 6 of your 17 points off serves. Casto. Cut right, gets it over, and not able to come up with it is Robinson. Quick substitutions now for both teams. Casto will come out, and Kennedy Kelly re-enters for Miami Trace. Schluck comes in. Didn't quite see who came in for UNIOTO. Trying to see if we can get that in a minute. Butts, oh, that was a hit off the hands of Coleman. That was the other one that came in. And she can't come up with it cleanly on the dig. So now it is 18-8, David. That is Miami Trace's biggest lead of the whole evening, 10 points. Let's see if Sydney Carter can add to it. But we got to wait 30 seconds for it right after this here on YouTube TV, WCHC TV.
I've always trusted my doctors. torn ligaments in 1977, again in 78, and in 79, everyone thought I'd miss my chance at Sundays. But my doctors and nurses, they gave me my shot back. So do you think I'd stop listening to the doctors in the middle of a pandemic? Not a chance. I took my shot.
Learn more at gettheshot.coronavirus.ohio.gov.
Okay, we're back here at Miami Trace. 18-8, Miami Trace with the lead. Again, we don't want to sound like the guy that brought the bad news, but we was kind of in this situation the last set, remember? There was an 8-point lead, and UNIOTO found a way to win. Trace, they got to see if they can put this one away and then go to set number 5 and move on the tournament trail. Carter with the serve. Ball's hit up in the air by Coleman. And UNIOTO couldn't get it over the net. Now they'll try it, and it's down the line. Good hit there by Jay Stewart. The young freshman staying right with it. Substitutions. Cut right out. And I believe Wheeler back in. Coleman with the serve. Morrison. Oh, nice play there by Ferguson using her reverse hand. And that's out of the net. And point goes to UNIOTO. 18-10. Morrison, Ferguson, Carter, Spike City puts it down. 19-10. (18-11). UNIOTO with the serve. Ball's up in the air. Butts on the third hit, still don't get it over the net. 18-12. Coleman now with 3 straight serve points. Going for 4. Morrison, Ferguson, Carter. Just barely cleared net, but it went over, and that's the main thing. Schleck now to Morrison. Ferguson, another hit. That one's wide by Carter. Now all of a sudden, the 10-point lead at 18-8 has been cut down to 18-13. Coach Schmeese wants a timeout. We'll just keep it right here on this one. Don't forget, after the game, we'll be announcing the Epifano McDonald star of the game, and also comments from Coach Doug Mace. Again, the team that wins this contest will move on to either Thornville Sheraton or Bidway Riverview. Of course, Sheraton, the number 1 seed. Bidwell knocked Jackson out of the tournament Saturday. 3-1, I believe it was. Courthouse is down at Gallia Academy. McLean's at Athens. Hillsboro's at Logan Elm. And Chillicothe's up at Licking Heights. So except for Trace, everybody else in the FAC is on the road tonight. There's the serve. Morrison, it comes off her fist and goes out. And all of a sudden, Miami Trace once again cannot handle the serves. Second straight set this has happened. They've had a big lead and can't hold on to it. It's down to 4. 18-14. Another dig and another point. As this time, Sydney Carter can't get the dig down fast enough. 18-15. Coleman with 6 straight serve points. Comes the serve. Morrison, front line. Ferguson to Carter. Blocked at the net. Ball's hit again by Carter and goes out of bounds. And now UNIOTO has pulled it within 2-point lead. Wow. Comes the hit. And this one's long. Thank goodness, huh? Wow. 19-16. Trace gets it back after the long serve. Addison Butts. And she turns around and hits it long. So exchange of break serves, and it goes back to UNIOTO. 19-17, and Ava Eldridge miss everything for UNIOTO. Along with Wheeler, those are the two that's got the stats to stand out, and she just served the point to bring UNIOTO within 19-18, as again, Miami Trace cannot come up with it cleanly. Another serve. Ball's up in the air. Here comes a hit down the line, Parsons. Wheeler. Oh, nice hit there by Stewart, the young freshman that went to the left side, and she looked just quickly over her shoulder, saw the line was open, and just hit it right down the left line. And it's now tied up at 19 apiece. Ball's up in the air. Hit by Ferguson over. Ball's up. And that one is going out of bounds off the UNIOTO, and Miami Trace gets it back. Miami Trace now has to get 5 points here. Casto's back in the game. Here comes the serve from Ferguson. Ball's up, and it goes out of bounds. 21-19, Miami Trace. After a good serve down the line by Gracie Ferguson. I've got her unofficially with 10 serve points tonight, and has done a heck of a job on the assist. And this one now comes off the wrist of Avery Cox, and they're going right at Cox. That's 2 in a row they've gone right at her. 22-19. Now they come to the left side. Wheeler to Eldridge. Now back across. Now Parsons. Oh, and yes! Good kill there by Parsons. I'm definitely going to have to go back and watch this film. I don't know how many kills she's got tonight, but I'm telling you, it's got to be in the double figures easily. 23-19. There's the serve. There's the return. It's up in the air. Wheeler gets it back over. Ferguson, now to Morrison. Aldridge, Wheeler, Morrison, Parsons, now to Carter. Schleck on the front line. Wheeler goes for it in that back corner. (23-20). Miami Trace leads. Set 4. UNIOTO knows they get 5 straight points. They move on. Trace says we got something to say about it. As Jade Stewart, this freshman, serves, and it comes off the hands of Sydney Carter out of bounds. No check at, did not touch her. Did not touch her. So it's 24-20. I thought she had a hand on it. Official said no, so that's good news. That means Trace is 1 point away. Ball's hit, and that is long. 24-21, I was just 1 play ahead, that's all. All right, 24-21, Miami Trace leads. Here comes Wheeler, Morrison. Here comes Robinson, she's got it, and we're going to set number 5. A beautiful kill play there by Laura Robinson off the serve. And now we're tied up at 2 sets apiece. Set 5. We go to 15. Comes up in 60 seconds right here on YouTube TV, WCHC TV.
When it comes to your health, it's important to know your options for care and make that personal choice. At Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, we advocate for our residents and provide quality care according to each individual's needs and goals. From therapy stays to long-term care or assisted living, no matter what stage of life, we are here to provide you with the care you deserve. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, sister facilities with a family feel.
Eminem Fasteners has been supplying quality fasteners across the United States since 1996. Eminem supplies our customers with all types of fasteners from standard nuts and bolts to specials per your prints. Eminem Fasteners is a complete fastener importer and distributor that can custom tailor our services to meet your customer needs. Whether it's one part or 1,000 parts to be customized for a special job, Eminem can thread, turn, mill, drill, and weld parts to meet your specifications. For details, call us at 740-335-1641 or see us at our website at mmfast.com.
Your vehicle is a trusted and valued asset. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center says you have a lot invested in its care and maintenance, which is why, when you have mechanical problems, you want to take it to a place you can trust. Preventative maintenance can help ensure that your vehicle will keep running right. That's why, for the last 20 years, individuals from Fayette and surrounding counties have trusted Jim and his staff with their vehicle service needs. Give them a call at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000 for your appointment. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, Washington Courthouse.
All right, well, we're back here. Set number 5, overtime as they like to call it. David was asking me during the breaks, I don't think we've ever had a set 5 on our coverage, and I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. We might. I'm trying to remember. Courthouse and Chillicothe, maybe the first year we did sports. It might have went 5 sets. But right now, that really doesn't matter, because what matters here for Miami Trace and UNIOTO, one of these teams are going to go home after this one's over with, while the other one gets to go on the road. Maybe. Unless we have a big 16 seed over 1 seed upset up at Thornville Sheraton tonight. So we're ready to go. This one, they play to 15. 2 sets apiece. Miami Trace and UNIOTO. Trace won set 1 and 4. UNIOTO set 2 and 3. Eldridge to Coleman. Ball's hit flat, out of bounds by Robinson. 1-0 UNIOTO. Eldridge will serve. Serves up in the air. Robinson on the back line. Parsons, good dig there by Eldridge. Comes UNIOTO, nice hit down the line again by Cox, but this time Miami Trace recovers. Ball serving up, good block at the net. Unfortunately, the Panthers are not able to take advantage of it, and it goes back to UNIOTO. Two 2-0. Ball's returned by UNIOTO. Try to get that back line. Comes off of Ferguson's hand, goes out. It's now 3-0 in favor of UNIOTO. UNIOTO has never led by more than 5 points the entire evening. Trace has had a lead as big as 10 points in that third set, in which they end up losing, unfortunately. Here comes the Shermans down the line. Ferguson to the backside. Casto keeps it alive. Now they come back to the left. Nice partial block. Ferguson, cross-court pass right at us, and came off my fingertips. So it goes back to UNIOTO after the spike was long by the Panthers. Parsons, oh, that time she got it right. She just took enough off of it and hit that right sideline and stops the bleeding, to say the least. So after 3 straight serve points by Eldridge, Panthers find themselves down 1-4. Courtney Carter now will be serving. Wheeler, Aldridge back to Wheeler, and Morrison couldn't come up with the dig. So the break serve, and it goes back to UNIOTO. This time will be Jade Stewart, a freshman. Long hit, Morrison, nice stretch there to get the dig. Ferguson, ball batted around and goes out of bounds. So, some of the UNIOTO fans are not happy with that call. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. It obviously was out. Trace, Morrison with the serve. Nice little push there down the line. Good play there by number 3, Clarissa Wheeler. I'm telling you, her and number 5, Ava Eldridge, the 2 seniors, have really put on a show here tonight. 6-2, UNIOTO. Ball on the back line. Ferguson, Butts tries to go for it, blocked at the line, and point UNIOTO, and they're up now 7-5. Coach Mace wants a timeout. We got one as well. You're watching YouTube TV, WCHC TV.
By the time they finish high school, these students will be ready to change the world. They're preparing for careers in healthcare, vision care, surgical technology, patient care, sports medicine. They'll have the skills, knowledge, and professional certification to make a difference in people's lives right away. They're going to change the world. You can too. Limited space is still available for incoming high school juniors. Apply now, go places.
All right, UNIOTO. Clarissa Wheeler will try to expand her team's lead of 5 with the serve. Robinson, Ferguson, Robinson, it's blocked on the front line beautifully by Ella Cutright. And now UNIOTO is up 8-2 in this 5th set. The 6-point margin, their biggest of the night. Trace has got to break this serve. That one is down the left side. That one's up. Butts off the fake pass to Ferguson. Ball's knocked around. It's off the hand, goes out of bounds. And all of a sudden now Miami Trace really struggling, trying to get the return off the serve there. Wheeler again with the serve and a 9-2 lead in set 5. Robinson, a good hit by Platt, good save by Wheeler. Back over to Miami Trace, set him up, Butts, good play by Eldridge. Good block there. Wheeler hits, back line hit by Carter. Ferguson hitting it, and good dig by Laura Robinson. That's what we needed to see as she got the ball and spiked it beautifully. One of your 4 seniors, they got to step up. Here's another senior's got to step up. McKenna Casto with a 9-3 deficit for the Panthers. Good play. Unfortunately, blocked out of bounds off the fingertips of Robinson. UNIOTO gets it back as they break the serve. Casto out, Kennedy Kelly in. UNIOTO up by a 10-3 margin. Serve down the line. Robinson to Ferguson to Butts. Off the fingertips of one of the UNIOTO players. Coleman serves on the back line. Good Carter on the back line. He's up. Robinson, another good play there. As she caught Megan Miller out of position. As they break the serve at 10-4. And now let's see if Laura can get it on a roll here. That one's down the line. Coleman. Turned by UNIOTO. On the front line. Good hit by Carter. Coleman back. Kennedy. Now to Ferguson. Now back to Carter. And that one is just inside the line. So the Panthers get a break on that one there, as that's a point by Robinson. Coleman. Ball across court. Ball is partially deflected, and UNIOTO will substitutions now. as they pick up the point off the deflection out of bounds. They're up 11-5. They're 4 points away from moving on the tournament trail. Schleck with the serve. Morrison gets it over. Now here comes the Shermans. Good block by Butts. Ferguson, cross lane hit, and it goes up in the stands off of the UNIOTO player. So, goes back to Miami Trace. Holding on. Yeah. She could have sold some popcorn while she's up there, couldn't she? Butts. Good dig by Coleman. Here comes UNIOTO on the attack. And that one just gets in the back line. We have seen UNIOTO do that pretty regularly tonight to break the Trace serve, and it's now 12-6. And now Miami Trace has really got to step up on defense. They're 3 points from being eliminated in this tournament. Coleman with the serve. High in the air. Ferguson, and it's Parsons. Schlick with the save. Kennedy, Ferguson, Parsons. Schlick. Here comes UNIOTO. And ball is going to be non-return and gives the point to Coleman. 13-6. Morrison up in the air. UNIOTO again with the attack. Morrison again. Cross-court pass. Good hit by Carter. UNIOTO on the return. Morrison again with a good save. Ferguson. And, couldn't get it over. Carter tried, could not get it over the net. And now we are at match point. UNIOTO needs 1 point for a first round mild upset. Coleman down the line. Ferguson, Schleck. And that one is wide, out of bounds. Trace refusing to go away. Pulls out another chance here. They're down now 7-14. Gracie Ferguson with the serve. Left side. Ball's hit. And it's out of bounds, and that's it. Parsons could not get all the way around to get the ball to go across. And Miami Trace sees a disappointing end to their season, losing by a 15-7 score in the fifth set of this sectional opening round. So again, Miami Trace wins 25-22, 23-25, 24-26, 25-21, 7-15. Miami Trace had several leads tonight. That third set's going to really stick out, as well as the fourth one. Third set, they were up by 8 points, 16-8 at one time, and ended up losing 26-24. Could not break the UNIOTO serve whatsoever once they got on a roll. In that set, Eldridge had 5 straight serve points that got him back in the game. In the fourth set, Trace was up 18-8 at one time. And unfortunately for them, UNIOTO kept battling back and got to within 1 or 2, if I remember right, 21-20 or 22-20, something like that. But Trace was able to put it away and win 25-21. And then in this set here, UNIOTO jumped out to a 10-3 lead, and, well, you know, they were not going to be denied. So UNIOTO maybe playing in that tough league, David. SBC, you play 4 state-ranked teams, and you got Adina, who's always tough. You got Huntington's had a tough, they're state-ranked. Westfall was state-ranked. St. Trace this year is having an outstanding team. So when you play 4 state-ranked teams a total of 8 times, sometimes it may not show on the record. You may end up getting beat, but it might help prepare you for tournament time. So that's what we might see here. All right, I guess we're going to go ahead and you said we'll go ahead and do a post game. All right, let's go ahead and do our post game. Hopefully, Coach Mace will join us in a few minutes. We'll give him a few minutes, talk to the team, and then we'll do our star of the game.
Now time for the Epifano post game program, featuring coaches' comments and the player of the game announcement. This program is presented by your Epifano McDonald's restaurants, 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown. Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown has openings for individuals looking to grow with one of the top companies in the world. Epifano McDonald's now has crew positions at our Jeffersonville location, available starting at $16 per hour. If you're looking for management opportunities, the positions are available at all 4 restaurant locations, 3 in Fayette County and in Jamestown, starting at $17 per hour. Benefits include college tuition assistance, free meals and uniform, paid training. To apply for either crew or management positions, go to tinyurl.com/crew/Jeffersonville or tinyurl.com/managementmcd, or check out our McDonald's of Fayette County Facebook page. Epifano McDonald's, I'm loving it.
All right, we're back here at the Epifano McDonald's postgame show as Coach Mace is heading this way. So we will talk to him briefly and then let him go. Yeah, sorry. I guess it's the curse of the business. You got to talk to us media guys, win or lose, I guess. Doug Mace joined us right now. Tough 5-set loss tonight. You know, we talked about a little bit in the pregame show. Records sometimes can be misleading coming into this. You guys had a much better record, but people's got to remember the league that UNIOTO plays in. 4 teams were ranked in the state this year, crying out loud.
Yeah, their league is, you know, we don't see that kind of play near as much as we would like to or need to. You know, we were the 8th seed and they were the 9th seed, and you could have reversed either one of them. But I think, you know, the coaches vote on that seeding, and that's kind of how they had us both placed. And by the way the games went, you know, looked like we were right there beside each other. Either team could have won most of those games. So,
yeah,
you know, we played hard, but got to give credit to UNIOTO. You know, they don't fold under the pressure at all. We had a couple of leads on them where, you know, we should have been able to finish it, but, you know, they're used to playing that hard and that kind of games all the time, and I think that paid off for them.
I know that, real quickly, first set, you guys were down 22-19. You came back and won. I think you got like 6 straight points. Gracie Ferguson really had a heck of a job. I think I got like 12 serve points the entire game. Again, that's unofficial. Second set, they won 25-23. Third set, I think, really was the turning point. You guys were up by 16-8, and they came back and win 26-24.
Yeah, that hurt us. You know, if we win that game, I think we had the momentum, and by them coming back, that kind of gave them a little more momentum. And then kind of the same thing happened in the 4th game.
Yeah.
And you know, they came back on us. So, you know, with it, they were just. You could tell they handled the pressure when at the last third of the game, when everything's at the most critical, they handled a little bit better than I thought what we did at the time.
When you got 4 seniors that are graduating, I'm sure that they're going to be very upset that the season ended this way, but did you get a chance to say anything to them, or are you going to kind of wait till later and talk to them? Or?
Well, that's actually what we just did. We, you know, we walked out and just made sure that we talked to all the girls and let them know that they played hard, and we're proud of them. And you know, it's tough when you're a senior. I think, you know, when you come over here, whatever school you're at, and you're that freshman or sophomore, you think this is going to last forever.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they're a senior, and they're figuring out that everything is going to end pretty quickly. So yeah, it's pretty tough for them.
Well,
you know,
I can say the last couple of years, I mean, they've been part of some great success here, Bonnie Trace. You guys won the league last year, state ranked, and You got to the district finals and things. So, you know, when they get a chance to think about it, you know, kids won't think about it now, but this one hurt. But when they think back on it, they've had a pretty good career.
They've had a pretty good 4 years here at the high school, and you know, we're just very proud of them. Very happy to have had them play for us. You know, they're a big part of the reason we won so many last year too. So you know, we're losing some pretty good kids.
Well, you know, I look at your roster, I look at their roster. They're only graduating 2 kids, so chances are we may see you guys again next year.
There's a good chance. Yep. Hope.
All right. Well, thanks for coming over. Do appreciate it. I know it was a tough loss for you guys, but you know, again, we've done about 5 games, I think. You guys, we enjoyed following you, and hopefully we'll get to do it again next year.
Well, it's been great having you guys. Thanks a lot for supporting us.
All right. Thanks, Doug. Doug Mace, the head volleyball coach of the Miami Trace Panthers, join us. Appreciate him coming over for our post-game comments. All right, now what we're going to do, David? All right, break, and then we're going to announce our star of the game. We got a couple candidates. We're going to talk about it, and we'll be back with the announcement right after this.
Epifano McDonald's introduced the new line of chicken sandwiches earlier this year. The response was overwhelming, and our customers have come back time after time to continue purchasing their favorite chicken sandwich. There's the delicious Spicy Crispy, the Deluxe Crispy Chicken, and my favorite, the Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Plus, add some fries and a drink, and you can make a great value meal for you and the family. Stop by Epifano McDonald's with 3 Fayette County locations and in Jamestown, and get the crispy, juicy, and tender chicken sandwiches that will satisfy your hunger needs.
All right, well, we're back here, and we try to honor whatever players we can, whether it's offensive side or defensive side. And, well, we had at least 2 or 3 worthy candidates. But when it's all said and done, we thought the defensive play tonight of number 11, Sophie Parsons, a junior, was just plain outstanding. I'll get the official stats, but seems like I was saying her name about every 2 or 3 times of blocks and digs and things like that. So congratulations. Sophie will be honored at an upcoming Epifano McDonald's Saturday sports program. Now tomorrow night, if you just love volleyball, the Fayette Christian's going to be on the air on the McDonald's Fayette County, Ohio page, Facebook page, when we'll be traveling over to Germantown. And then Friday night, we're going to be doing the contest between Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse. Hopefully Dennis will be joining us for that, and we'll take the air at about 6:50 p.m. So again, tonight in the sectional semifinals, it was UNIOTO winning 3-2 over UNIOTO. For Dave Wooliver, Myra Wooliver, I'm Randy Young, and all of our fine community supporters, thank you for joining us. Good night, everyone.